What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
Hey friends, welcome back, and as usual, today we have a couple scary videos for you, but before we begin, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy today's videos. So without further ado, I don't want to waste your time, let's begin.
A German couple has woken up late at night after hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They grab their camera and begin to record. Needless to say, the video they caught has left them more than just baffled, but also terrified. Now the couple in this video are German folk who had bought a house in the US. Although the exact location of where they live isn't known, it seems evident that their home situates on haunted ground. For a while, the couple has been experiencing strange activity at home. Most of it, according to them, takes place inside their attic, which expands directly above their bedroom. It's past midnight when the sound of movement is heard above. They hurry to grab their camera with the intent of capturing and showing others what's been happening at their place. This is their video.
Schon wieder.
Ich höre.
Ich guck mal hoch. Schnuffi. Schnuffi? Was ist los? Schnuffi? Schnuffi?
Schnuffi.
Schnuffi, was ist los? Was machst denn du? Na komm schon. Ha.
It appears that Snoopy is scared of something. Snoopy hides under the bed for a couple of minutes before eventually coming out. Though it isn't long after that she decides to go back underneath. What happens next is just downright creepy. Watch.
Komisch. Komisch. nix. Gar nix. Komisch. Verstehe ich nicht. Echt komisch. Nee, nix. Überhaupt nix. Aber
According to the couple, they were too scared to go back for the camera. It was only after a day or so that the husband had gone back up and grabbed the camcorder as quickly as he could. The camera was low on battery when he retrieved it. But after being given a full charge, they looked over at the camera's roll and saw the video that was taken that night. To their shock, the camera caught footage of what they believe is a poltergeist, from a high metal vase initially seen perfectly balanced on top of a box, being jolted upwards at a slight angle to another object being chucked across the same space. The couple is absolutely certain that their house is haunted. While the dog's behavior might be a good indicator that something strange was truly happening, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not that's so. Did the couple actually capture video evidence of paranormal activity? Or had something else occurred? Feel free to let me know what you think. The video, a terminally ill grandmother is seen on camera, behaving a bit strange. The grandmother in this video goes by name of Tanta, and according to her, a little girl dressed in pink is standing by her bedside. It's worth noting that Tanta has never said anything like this before, which makes this video all the more strange. take a look.
What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
A pink girl?
You can't.
No, I can't see the pink girl. Is she Chinese or Oriental?
Chinese.
Pardon me?
Chinese or
Chinese?
party toilet. Harder.
They're having a party? What kind of, is it a birthday party with kids? Who's having the birthday party?
Oh, I don't know.
While there's a certain phenomenon that often happens when a person is close to dying, many of those who've had a near-death experience reported seeing deceased relatives or people that others can't see. Although it may seem like a frightening experience, near-death patients have claimed otherwise. According to them, the experience wasn't frightening, but rather comforting. It's as though the deceased relative they saw was reassuring them that even after death, they'd be okay. Given that during the time of this video, Tanta was entering hospice, which is a form of healthcare given to those who are terminally ill. Viewers believe that she was experiencing this exact phenomenon. Whether Tanta had seen a ghost or not, it's nice to know that whatever she had seen was at least comforting in some way during her final days, as she had recently passed away. The following video was taken inside an elementary school that's been abandoned for decades. From vast, empty hallways to vacant classrooms, the school is entirely void of anyone else inside. Or so it seems. Although the person recording has explored this place before, they claim that there's now different atmosphere inside. Unlike before, this place now gives a terrifying sensation. Chris Hill, who you may recall from previous videos, is an urban explorer who's encountered many strange things. But it seems that the following video may just be the strangest of them all. It's late at night when Chris enters a rundown elementary school all on his own. As he walks carefully through the barren hallways of the place, he immediately starts to feel uneasy.
This is weird, man.
Classroom items that are left behind make the place all the more creepy, but further exploration of other classrooms adds more to the creepiness of the site, as more school materials are seen left behind. Yet, as Chris continues to scout the place, it becomes apparent that something far more chilling resides at this school. As Chris walks further into the building, this is captured.
Lobby. Main office. Safe is still here. Wonder what's in it. getting really cold. What the f- is going on?
Without warning, a very faint scream is heard somewhere in the building. Immediately afterwards, Chris turns around and sees a moving figure across the room. He runs over to check inside, but strangely finds no one there. He then checks the closet space, but also finds nobody inside. It's as though the person he saw vanished into thin air. Further adding to the strangeness is the drop in temperature when Chris leaves the room. Now, this is very similar to when Chris had explored an abandoned warehouse, which turned out to be extremely haunted. Perhaps the same thing could be said about this place. But, when considering the following occurrence, this notion becomes more likely the case. Early on, Chris had explored a different section of the building when suddenly this happened.
Somebody's in there. Scared the oh man. Oh man. Get my gun out. Hello. Oh, it's a toy. Oh my god, that scared the out of me. Holy, scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language. Heart is racing. Thought it was a person standing there. It's a toy. Look at this. That's why would somebody leave that in here? Make sure nobody's actually in here. Look at that thing, man. That is creepy.
Now, although the doll itself is pretty creepy, it's what it does before that's the most unsettling. Mysteriously, the doll drops on its own as soon as Chris enters the facility. According to viewers, it seemingly moved on its own as though it was taken over by a ghost or an entity of some kind. Like most videos, proving that isn't easy. However, what happens later in the video, before Chris leaves the school, suggests that the place may actually be haunted. Chris is looking for an exit when this is captured.
Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time I explored it. Oh, shit. Hello? Hello? What? school.
The sound of footsteps going down the staircase is heard above. Yet when Chris heads over to see if anyone's there, the source is nowhere to be found. Given what happened earlier, this mysterious source makes this place all the more eerie. Without a second of hesitation, Chris hightails out of the school through an exit, as it appeared that the alleged paranormal activity was beginning to intensify. Chris no doubt believes that the school is haunted, but the idea of there being a squatter who is mistakenly identified as the ghost or entity inside the building is worth considering according to viewers. Oddly enough, though, we never see the squatter or person whenever something odd happens. Whether the school is actually haunted or just riddled by squatters remains a mystery. In the footage, it appears that a group of friends are exploring an abandoned house that is believed to be haunted. They seem to be doing their own paranormal investigation. Their intention is to communicate with the spirit that lives there, as according to them, this alleged spirit has been visiting one of their friends in their dreams. It's happened more than a few times, which has convinced the friend who's been having these dreams that the spirit is trying to reach them. And so, for this reason, the group decides to visit the house where they think the spirit lives. The house is known for being haunted and is located near them, so they have some reason to think that it lives there. Yet, while being certain of the spirit's location, they had no clue as to what would happen while being at this place. If only they knew that coming here was a big mistake. The video starts off with one of the friends knocking on the door. As expected, no one answers. A minute passes, and the group breaks into the house. This is what they captured.
Dai, entrate, vai. No.
Avessi no,
C'è su un casino qua.
che cazzo sei?
Dovete sapere che c'è un gatto su con 3 gattini. Non abbiate paura.
Ma
Di miagolio, di roba.
Dai.
Giù e avanti. È stato così
Non mi ricordo, non è così. Non è che non c'è niente.
Non c'è nulla.
Cammina.
Raga, la porta.
Dovete essere
No, la porta lascia.
tranquilla.
Lascia la porta aperta, dico io.
Giulia, hai paura? Sì. Giù. Abbiamo detto che provavamo.
Dai, adesso.
Guarda come la Basta, no! Fermi! No, raga! Fermi! Zitto! Parlo io! Sentite! Qua, Alessandro! Allora, raga, calmo dentro! Abbiamo detto calmo!
Attenzione.
Tony, calmo e sangue freddo! Zitti! Proviamo a comunicare!
Although it's hard to make out what's happening inside, the group's dialogue definitely helps with understanding the situation. Emotions are running high, and everyone's tense. But then, after a couple of seconds, they finally attempt to communicate with the spirit. It is at this point, though, where things get pretty spooky. The group is at the bottom of a staircase, looking up at a room whose door is closed. The supposed spirit is believed to be inside this room, as they heard noises coming from inside. However, room was empty when they first checked it. They began to ask questions to the spirit hiding inside when this is captured.
Allora, io ho avuto il sogno. Zitti! Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Zitti! Raga, guardate la pelle. Pelle d'oca. Zitti! Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Sei una donna.
È frocio.
Che stai morendo è frocio. Guardiamo. Sei un uomo. Mi fermi. Passiamo da sopra. Fermi, illumina. Zitto. La tua età è compresa tra i 30 e i 40 anni. Zitto. Zitto. La tua età è compresa tra i 30 e i 40 anni. Tra i 40 e i 50. Tra i 50 e i 60. Fermi, è un uomo. Sei una salma, ancora fastidiosa. Tra i 50 e i 55.
All of a sudden, a knocking noise is heard. Mind you that nobody was inside when they checked the room. The spirit seems to be knocking as a way of responding to the questions asked by the group. They continue to ask questions when suddenly things get really intense. Watch.
Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Stai fermi. Iridescente. Iridescente, ripetete. Iridescente. 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 Basta.
Tu canti, ma sei stupido.
Iridescente.
Sì, ok, molto. Sono portato.
Iridescente. Ha a che fare col tesoro.
Siete bassi, Anto.
Sì. Ha a che fare col tesoro. Benissimo, benissimo.
Saranno qui, Santo, non toccare quella cosa.
Citto. Il tesoro è in cantina.
È meglio che non c'è in cantina perché non ci andiamo in cantina. Strada.
Raga, dai, non dobbiamo avere paura. Hai visto? No, basta. Se veramente. Fermi, raga. No.
Casca tutto, andiamo.
Giulia, voglio toccare la croce che è al collo. Tranquillo. Calma. Sì, allora ti faccio un calma.
Out of nowhere, an object falls from inside the room. Following that, the door opens and closes back and forth, seeming as though the spirit was upset. Eventually, something that we can't see on camera makes the group run out of the house in complete terror. The video then ends with all the friends running out of the place. Not much info is given on the vid, so it's hard to say if it's real or not. But when listening to the group's dialogue, all responses seem to be genuine. The same could be said for everyone's reactions. But as always, what's your stance on this? Ghost or not, you be the judge. During this last video, a group of friends are hanging out inside a basement when something pretty creepy is caught on camera. At the start of the vid, the friends are having a conversation when one of them heads over to a room where the lights are off. What's seen inside has left them beyond spooked. Take a look.
House in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's stuck? I don't know where it's... I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing
Turn the lights on.
Turn the lights on. I'm not standing
I'll do this. I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there. I
There's
saw.
not.
Get it?
I can't see it.
Dude, did you get the mouse trap?
Yeah. Mouse is really good.
If you look closely, there appears to be a face inside the room. Weirdly enough, though, it's no longer there when the lights are turned on. The friends claim they had caught a strange figure inside, but to this day, nothing else is known about this video. Real or not, the appearance of this thing is just pretty unsettling. As always, feel free to let me know what you think. The following video was posted on a page that shares footage of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on the page are published for educational purposes, showing the procedures firefighters should follow in critical situations, as well as how fire trucks navigate through traffic. However, there was one video that was completely different. In March 2025, while a man was filming a house burning in the middle of a forest, the camera accidentally captured something terrifying.
It's here right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now. Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
It is very difficult to notice at first glance, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning house. This house has been abandoned for several years, so no one is supposed to be inside. Not only that, but some viewers noticed something else strange in the video. Listen carefully. A strange sound was heard, resembling the laughter of a small child. But when the man turned to film the house from another angle, something terrifying appeared that made everyone certain the house was haunted. A strange black figure was seen moving away from the house. Then it suddenly faded and disappeared. This terrifying video sparked a huge debate. And to this day, what appeared in it remains a mystery that has yet to be solved. So, what do you think was seen in this video? The following video was posted by a woman who says that her young daughter has recently started behaving strangely. She says the child is afraid to sleep alone in her room, and on this particular night, the girl was completely terrified, telling her mother that a scary man was inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
There was no one in the room, yet the child kept insisting that a frightening man was there. The mother mentioned that her daughter spends a lot of time inside this small house, so she modified it by installing a doorbell and a real camera to make it feel more realistic for her child.
For a house tour of Emma's play house. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so...
But a few days later, something truly disturbing happened. The doorbell camera recorded something that left the woman completely terrified. Let's watch the footage. doorbell started ringing, and the door began opening and closing on its own. But what was even more frightening was when the doll's hair moved, as if an unseen force grabbed it, lifted it, and then let it go. The woman was horrified when she saw what had happened. She had believed that what her daughter said about the scary man in the room was just imagination, but now she was certain that her child had been telling the truth. In 2015, a massive fire broke out inside a school. Many firefighters arrived at the scene, and there were also numerous local residents, most of whom were filming the fire. On the same day the fire started, someone accidentally filmed a strange and terrifying scene. The video quality is poor, but that doesn't prevent us from noticing the unusual thing that appeared in the footage. Let's watch the recording. A giant white object emerged from a window, then went back inside. At first, it looked like white smoke, but it wasn't affected by the strong winds at that moment, which clearly suggests it was a solid object, not smoke. The video is old and low quality, and to this day, the nature of that creature remains unknown. What appeared in the footage is still an unsolved mystery, so what do you think? Someone deliberately installed CCTV at the public cemetery to find out about the mysterious activities that are there. However, it was not expected that the CCTV even recorded the sighting of a monster like this. Try to pay attention. It was clearly recorded that there was a monster that suddenly appeared and jumped at the location of the cemetery. The monster only passed by once and then disappeared. A man named George claims that his house is haunted and that many strange and frightening things happen there. But the most terrifying thing happened to him one night, when he was home alone. Late at night, George woke up to a strange noise, so he went to investigate. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
I swear to God, there was like some... What the f*** is that? What the f*** is that? You gotta be kidding me! Who goes there? Who goes there? That cannot be real. What the f***? You gotta be kidding me. What the f*** was that? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ. I ask you to leave now. Oh, I got adrenaline going right through my body. What the is that? What the who goes there? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Was it close? Oh, gosh. What the is that? Guys, you gotta be kidding me. What's the thing? Oh, I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a fucking headache badly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
George began to hear loud, terrifying screams. As he searched for the source of the sound, he started hearing banging. But the most frightening moment came when he returned to the kitchen, where he had just been. He found all the cabinet doors open, the chairs thrown on the floor, and the place in complete chaos.
You gotta be kidding me.
So, what do you think? Is this house really haunted, as George claims? Or do you have another explanation for what happened? The following scary video was posted by a girl named Nadia on her account. Late at night, while she was in her car near a park, she suddenly noticed something strange, so she grabbed her phone and started recording. The swing was moving on its own in a strange way, as if there were an invisible entity sitting on it and making it move. Nadia was shocked and frightened, and she says that the swing was not moving because of the wind, because when she turned the camera, it could be noticed that the trees were not moving, meaning there was no wind. So, what is your explanation for what happened? This case and these recordings may be among the most terrifying and realistic events that happened in 2025. But you need to stay until the final recording because what was captured is truly chilling. The story began in August when a girl named Aria posted a video of herself walking down a hotel corridor.
Okay.
Aria says she started recording after noticing that a frightening person was following her, but she had no idea that what she captured would leave viewers completely terrified as they noticed something disturbing in the video.
Okay.
Aria says she ran away after hearing that person start running behind her. But strangely, when reviewing the footage, no one appears behind her at all. However, just 1 week after this incident, other recordings would surface. Posted by a young man working in the same hotel, these recordings were extremely disturbing and revealed why the girl was so terrified.
Y'all, so here's video of that girl that posted, and I'm gonna let y'all know now, it gets really weird.
The next video was posted by a young man named Tony, who works at the same hotel. After the girl's videos went viral, Tony went back to review the surveillance footage from that night and discovered terrifying things he couldn't explain.
I'm gonna let y'all know now, it gets really weird. It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something, but there's literally nobody else in the frame. Like she tweaking.
Yeah, it is weird.
And the elevator door is not even closing. Like she playing hide and seek or something. But look, this ain't even the craziest thing. Like now the elevator, look, the elevator door is closed. This ain't even the craziest thing about this video. Though. I got like more video to show y'all, and it just gets super weird. So y'all just stay tuned.
Tony says that the elevator door normally closes seconds after someone enters, but this time it remained open and did not close until the girl stepped out, which should be impossible, but minutes after the girl fled, Tony noticed something that left him completely terrified.
And y'all think that's crazy? Keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there. The whole time I'm thinking somebody following her. So we trying to go over the film and just keep watching. Look. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones in those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Wind ain't even gonna do that though. This is crazy, yo.
Suddenly, a black stone mysteriously ejected from the bowl. Not only that, but as Tony continued reviewing the surveillance footage from that night, he saw something truly chilling. Let's watch the footage.
Alright, y'all, so I went back and was looking at the video of that girl from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking maybe somebody must be following her because I found that thing in the bathroom. Like, you know, it makes sense that somebody's probably following her. Because not just any person is going to have that tool. I mean, that tool is for getting inside of rooms. So just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just... It's just the housekeeper down there. Right there.
I don't know what that is.
This is crazy. How do y'all explain that? Somebody explain that to me. This is crazy, yo.
I don't know.
Somebody explain this to me. Somebody, like, please, somebody explain to me what the hell that just was.
3 minutes after Aria ran away, a strange shadow appeared, moving quickly through the hallway before disappearing. There was no one actually running there. Tony says that Aria fled and left the hotel without checking out, leaving all her belongings in her room. So Tony entered her room, but found something strange.
You said what?
It's like all my stuff is just left here. It's crazy. No, this is ridiculous. What the heck is this doing in here?
Yo, hold on, y'all. This is crazy.
Arya had left everything behind, and the room was in a state of disorder, but what worried Tony most was a metal tool he found in the bathroom. For those unfamiliar with this metal object is a tool that's used to unlock doors from the other side without keys and is often used by thieves.
Oh my God. What?
A few days later, Tony says he began hearing strange noises coming from the elevator, noises that had never been heard before.
Keep in mind, there's no construction going on. Nothing. But there's always some type of banging or clattering going on.
After everything shown in these recordings, it seems that the girl saw a terrifying entity that was following her. It is believed that what happened at the hotel may be related to the paranormal. Strangely, the girl never returned to retrieve her belongings and disappeared after posting the videos without giving any explanation for what happened. What occurred that night remains a terrifying mystery that has yet to be solved. I hope you share your interpretations in the comments. A woman entered an abandoned house alone to explore it, a place rumored to be haunted. She then decided to use a Ouija board to communicate with the entity said to inhabit the house, but it seemed it wasn't a good idea because what happened next was terrifying.
Am I dealing or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my God. I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my God. The demon, it's trying to say. I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The body's moving. Oh my God, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She heard a loud noise coming from the ceiling, and then her nose started bleeding. Despite that, she gathered her courage and stayed, as she had to complete the Ouija session. Suddenly, the Ouija board was pulled off the table. At that moment, the woman panicked and decided to leave.
The body's moving. Oh my God, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
A YouTuber named Angelo went alone to explore a forest rumored to be cursed. He then decided to camp and spend the night inside the forest. Late at night, he took out a Ouija board to try to communicate with the entity that might inhabit the forest, but things did not go as planned.
Just heard something move outside the tent. Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session. see anything. That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if...
Stacy.
What the f was that? Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo felt terrified when he heard strange noises that were very close to him. In the end, he gave up and decided to leave the forest.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the was that? Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
On February 20th, a woman began filming her child's balloon after she had previously seen it do strange and frightening things. This time, she decided to record it, hoping it would repeat that terrifying behavior so she could capture it on video.
Babe, come here. It's the balloon. It's just like it keeps going down to the basement.
She says there was no airflow, yet the balloon kept moving in the same direction. Even stranger, it would always stop at the same spot near the basement door, remaining still and never entering until the child went inside, and then it would follow.
Andrew.
This time, the balloon moved and approached the basement door, something it only does when the child is present. The woman says the balloon always follows the same path and stops right in front of the basement door.
Literally stopped at the basement door again.
2 days later, late at night, the woman woke up to the sound of her dogs barking intensely without stopping. She went to investigate, and this is what she found.
Babe.
Quiet. Quiet.
「
This time she was terrified when she saw the balloon rising up the stairs toward her without stopping. But when it reached the top of the stairs, it suddenly stopped in a strange and frightening way. The woman says the dogs were barking loudly without stopping, unlike anything they had ever done before. The woman wanted to get rid of the balloon, but her child refused. Not only that, but late one night when the woman was alone in the house, something terrifying and chilling suddenly happened. Let me watch the footage. Once again, the balloon stood in front of the basement door. Suddenly, the woman saw something at the top of the door that looked like a human head, but when you look closely, it appeared to have a large forehead and no facial features. The woman felt terrified and immediately ran away. She believes the balloon would stop in front of the basement door and not enter because it knew something frightening was inside. She believes the balloon is haunted. While waiting for the woman to gather the courage to explore the basement, I would like to know your opinions and explanations about what happened. A team of paranormal investigators, well known in Japan, has a YouTube channel where they explore abandoned and haunted places. This time, one member of the team went alone to investigate an abandoned house where a man used to live by himself and lose his life inside under mysterious circumstances. Since then, neighbors claim they still hear sounds coming from the house and see shadows moving inside. Upon entering, the investigator decided to set up a camera to record and begin the investigation. But what the camera captured was terrifying. Suddenly, he heard the sound of a doorbell, and at that exact moment, The camera recorded a semi-transparent figure, resembling a human with strange and frightening features, moving on the opposite side. After that, the investigator decided to watch an old recording made by the former owner of the house before his death using an old camera, hoping to understand the reason behind his tragic and mysterious end, but what he found in the footage was horrifying. A strange face with terrifying and evil features appeared several times inside the house, and it seemed similar to the figure captured by the investigator's camera. It is believed that this entity was the cause of the former owner's death. Now, the investigator is certain that the house is truly haunted, and that what the neighbors have been saying is real. In the end, the final judgment is yours. Share your interpretations in the comments.